So noticing your body, enter the body with your awareness. Notice your breathing. Let's come to the center. So the hands, mind, and breath all come to the same place. It's below the navel, the center of the body. Gathering and unifying all our forces, mind, body, and breath, to one place, one time, just below the navel. I've talked about the bowl of the hips as a visualization you could use. That's really the area receptacle, the basin, where the mind and breath settle to. Another little tool is if you make a triangle between your thumb tips and your index finger tips, and you place the thumbs right on the belly button, that triangle, that's basically the dantian. That's the area, the dantian, right there, inside the body. So you could even hold the hands there in that position, that shape, if you like, if that helps. So hang out and breathe. Each out breath is a releasing breath, consciously releasing some form, some level of tension with each and every out breath. It could be helpful to actually breathe out through the mouth sometimes, like a sigh, like it's totally natural, instinctual to have that sigh sound when we release pain or tension. It's totally normal, totally natural. So sometimes breathing out with the mouth is helpful in releasing even more tension. Okay, then very lightly, arms, the hands come up, and imagine you're holding a ball of energy, or you can imagine it's a very light beach ball, or a ball of energy, or a ball of light, whatever you can wrap your mind around. When you're working with Qigong, Tai Chi, it's all about what you're doing with your awareness, your intention, what you can feel, what you can imagine clearly and strongly. Eventually, you will feel the energy between your hands. That becomes a real thing, it becomes palpable. So, very gently, very lightly, having your arms and hands up. Breathing in, we rotate the ball. Breathing out, you switch them. A gentle rising as you breathe in and rotate, gentle sinking as you breathe out and have changed the positions. Breathing in, breathing out, going at your own pace with your breathing. But have less and less muscle action, muscle work in the arms to do that movement, to do that switch. Taking the muscle out of it more and more and more, getting softer, gentler, and probably slower until you're just left with a movement of mind and breath. This movement is called embracing the moon or holding the moon. Softer and softer. Of course, the rising and sinking is done with the legs, the bending of the knees, not with the arms or shoulders. Shoulders remain seated and resting the entire time. Another individual Tai Chi move or Qigong move, coming from the same hold the ball position. The bottom hand flows out and up as the bottom hand comes down. And now we can switch that ball because that top hand comes over on top of the ball. Bottom hand turns palm up under the ball. So we've switched position of holding the ball. Bottom hand slides forward and up out to the front corner. Bottom hand basically does the opposite to the back corner. So this is basically serving T, right? Serving T shape and movement. Coming back softly, gently to holding the ball, sliding out to the front corner and sliding down. Again, less and less and less in the arms. Sinking to hold the ball, a little bit of rising, serving T. Letting those shoulders completely release. Okay, and then coming back to the Dantian, either making that shape, framing the Dantian, or one hand over the other. Hang out, weight through the feet, mind and breath resting below the navel. Each out breath is a releasing breath. Good, gently coming out of that. Okay. Let's go right into cloud hands. So let's review the footwork at least once anyway. So we'll be coming from the end of single whip, right? So weight is forward in the left leg. We shift the weight back 100% to the right leg, turning on the left heel till the left toes are pointing straight to the front wall. Shifting the weight to the left leg, eventually 100% to the left leg, peeling off the right foot, bringing it even, parallel, and a small space, about half a step. Shift the weight slowly to the right leg, peeling off the left heel, stepping with the left toe, a full step. It's just basically the length of the leg. You're not stretching to try to reach further, just a natural full length. Dropping the heel parallel, so pushing the heels out so the feet stay parallel. Shifting the weight, make sure the knees are bent, peeling off the right foot, bring it in even, push the heel out to get that parallel step. So a slow, gentle shifting of the weight, peeling off of the foot, bringing it in, and the other one reaching out. Stay vertical, so we want to avoid this counter lean with the step. We want to stay nice and vertical. That puts more work in the legs. If that was the last one, when we bring in the right foot, half a step, bring it with the toe, just like before, but now we drop the heel 45 degrees, touch down with the ball of the left foot, and this is actually going into single whip. So perhaps let's do that one more time with the technical counting of the steps, just to review that. Hang from the string, breath in the belly, weight is slightly forward in the left leg. Continuing to hang straight down from the string. So that puts lots of good work in the legs. We shift the weight back, turning on the left heel, left foot straight to the front wall. Shift the weight slowly back to the left leg. Bring in the right foot even and parallel. We don't count the step. We count the first time we move the left foot. So that's one. Hang out so the knees stay a little bit bent. Stepping in, that's still one. So we're counting the stepping to the left with the left foot. So that would be two. By the way, we want the knees out over the feet. So we don't want the knees to collapse in. That's not so good for the ligaments in the knees. So we keep the knees over the feet the entire time. So I think that's three with that left leg. Four. Knees over the feet. Five. So that's the last step, but we have to still step in with the right foot. Half a step on the right toe, but now we drop the heel 45 degrees, and now we're actually into single whip here. Okay, how are we with that? Any questions about the footwork or what we did there? We're okay?
Yeah.
So let's do a quick refresher of the arms. We'll just stay stationary. One hand on top, one hand on the bottom, basically 12 and 6 o'clock. Whichever hand is up, that's the direction that we're going in. So I'm going to go this way rather than this way. Be this way. And they go all the way out as far as they can. And then they have to switch. Shoulders stay down, belly release. They go all the way out until they pass each other. Shoulders stay relaxed down. Elbows are always unlocked, just like the knees. And so that's the movement of cloud hands. Okay, so let's take that into the footwork. From single whip. So as we shift the weight back or towards the right leg, right hand opens and goes high to the right. Left hand goes low. And then shifting the weight to the left brings the arms to the left. Of course, the left hand will be high because we're moving to the left. We step with the feet when the hands are at the furthest most point to the side. So as they pass each other, that's when I step in, and that's half a step in parallel. When the hands are both all the way out to the side or just starting to pass each other, that's when I step out with the toe. Parallel. So when they're all the way out to the side, I step in. All the way to the side with the arms, I step out. Now let's just say this is the fifth one, it's 5. We'll just say that's 5. When I step in with the right foot, have a step, I drop the heel 45 degrees, turn the right hand palm down. So both hands are palm down, sliding down on the ball of the left foot. Arms go out. I step, left hand goes out. Classic single whip. So let's do that again. Let me know if you have any questions in there. Okay, here we go. The knees are bent. Still hanging from the string, so that means the knees are bent a little bit. Belly's released, the shoulders are sitting. Nice, good, breathing into the abdomen. 5. So we step in with the right toe, drop the right heel 45 degrees, right hand turns palm down, so they're both palm down. Slide down, this is single whip. Shoulders stay down. If there aren't any questions, let's do that one more time. Hang out and breathe. Here we go. Again, knees are bent over the feet. Nice, good abdominal breathing. The head and the eyes are just turning with your center line. Okay, let's say that's 5. Stepping in with the right toe, dropping the right heel 45 degrees, hands slide down. Here we are in single whip. Okay, any questions with cloud hands at all?
No.
Okay, we're good. We're ready for a new move. So after the single whip here, it's a move called high pat on horse. High pat on horse. It looks like this. So you can think of it as kind of like patting the rump of a horse when you're riding a horse. So high pat on horse, or we usually shorten it to high pat. Looks like this. Something a little tricky with the arms there, but it won't take too long to get used to that. So I'll just show you from front direction, just so you get a visual of it. So from the single whip, it's kind of like holding the ball again. I roll into holding the ball. Okay, but before we worry about the arms, let's get the footwork down. So we were here. I'll do a couple different angles. I'll start here. Weight slightly forward, of course. We shift the weight slowly back, peeling off the left toes and eventually left heel to come down to touch down on a balanced step on the ball of the left foot. So this is one of the balance steps that's always there. Just like single whip, just like stork spreads wings, high pat on horse, we have that balance step all the time. Again, just a quick reminder, you want to make sure your right knee is bent because you are standing on that leg. So let's perhaps do that again, just that footwork. So weight slightly forward, we shift the weight back. It's going to be 100% back into the right leg, peeling off the left foot, touch down, balance step. But maybe do it facing the same direction as you. So forward here to the left leg, shifting the weight back, peeling off the left toe, bring the ball of the foot back to touchdown. Okay. Arms. Here we are here. As we shift the weight back, that's going to open the right hand and send it back like you're patting the horse on the rump. And then it's going to come up through and on the top of the ball. Maybe we can do that a couple times together. That arm and hand is going to go back, hand opens, the weight is going back, goes through 6 o'clock, right up, back up to 12.
Brad, is the palm up or down?
Okay, so let's do that again. So hand opens, the palm is going towards the back behind you, palm down. Here it's palm up as it swings through, and then palm down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so open the hand. So here now it's facing palm down, swinging through, it's palm up, palm down. Let's do this from single whip. So shifting back, right hand opens, goes back, comes through 6 o'clock, comes up, and the left hand goes to the bottom, palm up. So if I'm your mirror image. So I'll do that a couple times, then I'll change directions. So you can see it from different angles. So shifting back, right hand opens. So at first the palm is facing back, then facing down, then coming through. As it comes through, it replaces the left hand. Replaces the left hand, it becomes the top arm, the bottom, and the left hand becomes the bottom arm. So arms are rounded, bottom hand palm up, top hand palm down. Shifting back, right hand opens, pushes back, pushes through, replaces the left hand by coming on top. Left hand is palm up. Okay, so from single whip position, shifting back, sends the right hand back and opens the hand. As I swing the right arm through 6 o'clock, the left arm starts to come down. As the right arm comes through 6 o'clock, it starts to replace the left arm. As the right hand comes through 6 o'clock and starts to rise up, the left hand starts to sink down. And just as the right hand turns palm down, the bottom hand turns palm up. As that right hand flows through and comes up, the left hand drops down, and the left hand is palm up. Maybe try that once or twice on your own and see how that goes for you. Okay, let's do the whole cloud hand sequence to that new move, and then perhaps from cross hands. Okay, so from the single whip, just going into cloud hands. Here we go. So right hand opens and goes to the right as I shift the weight to the right and turning on left heel. So this is 1, knees over the feet. 2, release the abdomen, hang out from the string. Shoulders relax down. The hands are all the way to the side. That's my step. That's 3. 4. Head and eyes just rotate with the center line. 5. So now when the hands are all the way to the side, We drop the heel 45 degrees, right hand turns over, so both hands are palm down. So this is single whip. Into high pad on horse, so shifting the weight back, right hand opens and goes back. Peeling off the front foot to place it down on the ball. Right hand comes through, left hand comes down. Let's take it from cross hands. Okay, feet parallel, hip width apart, hang out, breath in the belly, cross at the wrists. Wrists are at chest or sternum height. Going into carry tiger to mountain. So shifting the weight to the right leg, opens the arms, turning on the left heel as far as comfortable. Shifting back to the left leg, arms continue to expand apart. Step with the right heel into the back corner. We need to correct the back foot by turning on the left heel. Here we are, that's the brush knee-like position, coming back for what is like grass bird's tail. Touching the wrist, coming back. That's carry tiger to mountain. Going into diagonal single whip, shifting back 100% to the left leg, turning as far as comfortable on the right heel. As you shift the weight back to the right leg, hands slide down, balance step, the ball of the foot, the toes towards the corner. Turn on the right heel to get your right toes straight to the front wall and make that open T shape towards that wall. Replace the left ball of the foot with the left heel. Shift the weight slowly into the left leg as you turn the left leg and foot to the back corner. Step into the right corner with your right heel. Over a bit so you're not in step. Shifting forward, I got to correct by turning on the left heel. Right hand high. As you stand into the right leg, right hand comes low, forming into a fist, touching down lightly on the left heel, half a step. It's fist under elbow. From the heel to the ball, sends the arms away apart from each other, stepping back half a step, dropping that heel 45 degrees for the first repulse monkey. Correcting the front foot by turning on the ball, then flattening it, left hand low. From the flat foot to the ball, sends the arms away from each other. Arms stay out there as I step back half a step. Shift the weight back, drags the right arm low. Turn on the ball of the left foot and then flatten it. Flat foot to the ball, sends the arms apart. Half step behind, shifting back, drags the left arm down, pushes the right arm forward, correct the front foot. So now we do a full step. That's the 3 repulse monkeys. Next one starts exactly the same way, with a flat foot to the ball, but now it's not a half a step, it's a full step. I still plant that right heel 45 degrees, shift the weight back, turn on the left heel, arms just come along for the ride, shift the weight to the left leg, stand and hold the ball. Right hand is low, holding the ball. Step, straight step to the front wall with the right heel, shift the weight forward. That's slanting flying or serving T. Half step up for raise hands to step up, the one we're familiar with. It's play the fiddle on the opposite side. Stork spreads wings. So keeping the weight in the left leg, back leg, return and hold the ball. Right hand drops. Turn on the right heel so the right toes are pointing to the corner, but we take a full step on the right heel to the front wall. So the feet are parallel here. Shift the weight to the right leg, push to the wall, touch down for balance. This is stork spreads wings. Brush knee ready position. Full step on the left heel for brush knee. Half step up, just like we're doing play the fiddle, but instead of going on the heel of the left foot, we go on the ball and touch the right wrist. Needle at C bottom, pointing the right fingers towards the floor, bending into the right leg, sinking into the right hip. Coming up using the right leg. That James Bond position, full step on the left heel, shifting the weight forward. The left leg is forward, but the right hand is high. So that's the exception to the rule. Left leg is forward, right hand is high. Shifting the weight back, we switch the hands. Left toes come up, left hand comes up. Right hand at 6 o'clock. All the weight to the right leg. Shift the weight back to the left leg, 100%. Both arms go to the left. Right hand continues up into an open fist. Left hand stays down facing the floor. Step over with the right foot. This is fan through back. Probably have to turn on your left heel to get the left toes to the corner. Right toes are facing the side wall. Open fist comes to the hip. And we come back for hold the bouquet. So shift the weight back into the left leg. We can touch down with the balance step or go straight to the heel in front. This is chop with fist. So as we turn the right leg to the corner, we shift the weight into the right leg, fist goes high, left hand over the right bicep. As you shift all the weight into the right leg, it peels off the left heel, brings the fist to the hip, left hand forward, straight step on the left heel, parry and punch. Now, Grasper's tail. So we need to transition. We rock back, turn the left foot to the corner, and then rock back to stand into the left leg. Right hand low for stand and hold the ball. Step with the right heel to the side wall. Grasper's tail sequence. Single whip. Cloud hands. That's one. That's five. Half step up, dropping the right heel 45 degrees, hand slide down, touchdown. For single whip, we take that full step. High pat on a horse. Shift the weight back, right hand opens and flows back. Peel off the front foot, touch down on the ball. Right hand comes through the bottom, comes on top as the left hand drops down, holding the ball. Okay, so that's a lot of good work. Let's do a little wind down. Hang out, breathe into the belly. Consciously releasing the abdomen. Feel the belly expand as you breathe in, and empty as you breathe out. Taking a long, deep breath in through the nose, long breath out through the mouth. Release the hands, let them swing completely naturally with gravity and momentum. So you're not doing it at all. And then just breathe normally in the belly as you notice and feel your hands gently pulled into vertical straightness, vertical stillness. Feeling the weight work through the arms, hands, and fingertips. Hanging straight down your sides with gravity, mind and breath resting in the belly. And and gently rock out. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Brad.
You're very welcome. See you.
Bye.